Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I'm going to be doing your daily tarot reading for Wednesday the 3rd of November. I hope you're well. Let me have a look at the energies. Now these are general readings, they will not apply to all of you, so take what applies directly to your situation and discard the rest. Do not try to force the message. So what do we have for Wednesday the 3rd of November? Ooh. Let's have a look. I hope you can see them all. I think it's just about right, maybe a bit of a squeeze for the bottom ones. Under the deck you have the 10 of Raphael, which is your underlying energy. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Tens are number of completion. Raphael, this is an archangel tarot deck, by the way, and Raphael is to do with what you would call the cups, so feelings and emotions, and it's saying love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. Now that's a beautiful card, and that's your underlying energy for Wednesday. So in the top row you have 14, which is a major arcana, that is a temperance card. You have the 3 of Michael, which is the 3 of Swords, and the 9 of Raphael, which is the 9 of Cups, sorry. So the temperance cards. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, patience, forgiving and healing energy. Temperance is all about doing things in moderation and having the patience to see something through, and it's a major energy because it's a major arcana. The 3 of Swords is to do with your thoughts. 3 is a number of growth, the beginning of it. This card tells you to release the past and that you will grow from the situation. Then you have the 9 of Cups, which is the card that's called the wish fulfillment card. Make a wish, dreams become reality, joyful time of life. So it seems that you've had to show a lot of patience and moderation and understanding, probably make big compromises to get to where you were, you know, the wish fulfillment cards and so on, and this has made you grow on a personal level. So that's what I've got for your past line. Now what you currently have is the 5 of Ariel, the 10 of Michael, and the 5 of Raphael. So immediately you've got 2 5s. And 5s are numbers that show changes and challenges to your situation. So you have the 5 of Pentacles, and you've got the 5 of Cups. So it seems to me like there is a change happening currently on your physical world, because the coins or pentacles are to do with home life, work life, anything that's to do with the 3D world. And the 5 of Cups is emotional changes, something that's challenged you, but challenges and changes are here for a reason. They're here to make you grow. The universe or God or your spirit guides do not throw at you events and circumstances that they think you can't handle. They do that so that to spur you on to your growth on your main path. So currently you are in a changing period, is what I would say. The 5 of Pentacles says you needn't go through your current challenges alone, help is nearby, and watch out your negative thoughts because they create self-fulfilling prophecies. And the Five of Raphael, which is Cups, is everything happens for a reason, release regret, embrace the opportunities for happiness, search for the silver lining. In the standard Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you'll see a man who's crying over the spilled cups. There's 3 of them in front of him, he's crying over that, and he's not seeing that there are 2 cups behind him who are still full. So, as I said, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, does not throw at you things that it doesn't think you can handle. This is happening for a reason, to make you grow. And in the middle, you've got the Ten of Michael, or the Ten of Swords, which is a completion. 10 is the completion, the end of something. So it's saying that the situation has ended, you're finally free, and the new opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind. So all of these changes are going to come to an end, and there's going to be a change. And the Ten of Swords, although the end can be painful, it's right in the middle of your spread, and it echoes the Ten of Cups, which is your overarching energy. So the end of something is going to bring you the happily ever after situation you're looking for. So those challenging times, or times of transitions that make you feel uncomfortable, are there for a reason, and they're not going to linger. Because in the line for the future, you have the Page of Michael, which is the Page of Sword. You have number 15, Decision, Major Arcana. And you've got the Knight of Gabriel. And that's the Wands, okay? So the Page of Swords, pages are a bringer of news. They also indicate a new path, a new opportunity, like a change of direction, generally speaking. Now this card reads an exciting new challenge, and you have what it takes to succeed, and review contracts or documents very thoroughly, because Swords is to do with anything to do with your intellect, your thoughts, and communication. That's why this card talks about reviewing contracts and documents. So yeah, it's about using your brain, not your heart, for this. Then you've got Decision, Archangel Jophiel. Release yourself from which holds you back. A need to detox, unnecessary worry based on the lack of self-confidence. This is the Devil card in the standard deck. The Devil talks about limitations. Now, whether the limitations are coming from your external environment or whether they're coming from yourself, they are limitations that you can overcome. And very often there are inner limitations like self-doubt, negative thinking. And it is interesting to note that it's the second time we see in this reading the mention of unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. The Five of Pentacles was talking also about not having negative thoughts because it creates self-fulfilling prophecies. So this is the second time that this is mentioned. And it talks about releasing as well. You know, like you can get out of the prison, the door is open. As you can see on this card, the bird is in a cage, but the door is open. So it's telling you to just release it, just like the Ten of Swords tells you as well, to put the past behind you, just let it go and move forward. And you've got, you know, an exciting new challenge coming your way, so don't look back, is what it's saying. And knights are action takers. They, you know, historically speaking, they're the ones who were doing the bidding of the king, and they were running around everywhere with a war, collecting debts, that kind of thing. So they were always doing the bidding of the king. So they indicate a change. So they can sometimes bring an opportunity, or sometimes they just indicate that it's time for you to do something about your situation. And the Knight of Wands is all about being confident, enthusiastic, but the Knight of Wands is also very charismatic, because wands have to do with passion, spirits, you know, what really ignites you. It's fire energy. And the card says, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So in the future, although right now you may be feeling that things are unstable, the future is telling you, all right, leave that in the past, it doesn't matter now, because things are going to move. Now it is time to take action. So I'm going to take my Lenormand deck just to clarify a few cards for your future. So what's that new challenge? And the Page of Swords is bringing reviewing contract. Okay, so you get the scythe, the garden, and the mice. Okay, so the scythe is about cutting something. The garden is to do with people, generally speaking, communities and things like that. And the mice can be stress, worry, things like keep snagging. And the card for the Page of Swords, I can't help but read what's written at the bottom that says, review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So this is saying to be very wary of a message or of, like it reads here, of contracts or documents, and to just make sure that you that you do not sign anything without having had a very, very close look. And you need to look at the people around you as well, because the garden is the idea of community around you, and the scythe is telling you to cut them off. So there may be some people who are not so good for you around you. And also they may prevent you from seeing this exciting new challenge. They may try to, put doubts in your head. So you may want to have a look at your surroundings and cut off what no longer serves you anymore. Let's clarify the time to take action, the Knight of Wands. Across the bear, coffin, anchor. I pulled out a fourth card because in the Lenormand, when you read in a line, and the coffin means the end of something, and I had to see what it was the end of, basically. Cross indicates pain, something unpleasant. The bear represents power, strength, and as I said, the coffin is the end, and anchor can be that heavy energy that drags you down. And so this is saying that, this is actually talking to the Ten of Swords here as well. It's saying that heaviness that you feel in the center of your spread here, about the Ten of Swords, about this ending that must have been unpleasant, all of that, that's the pain of the cross. This is going to come to an end. Okay, the heaviness of the anchor is going to move away if you take action. If you go confidently towards something new, is what it's saying. Because remember, the overall energy is the Ten of Cups. It's one of the greatest cards in the deck. It's the happily ever after, love, blessings, everything going your way, bringing you a lot of joy and fulfillment. So all of this is saying that the heaviness, yes, it's going to require strength from you, from the bear, to overcome this, but this is the end of it. It's going to finish, and you're going to be released from this, and you're going to be feeling much, much better. But the key to doing it, to getting to that Ten of Cups, is to take action and be confident about it, because you can do it. It's not a problem. You just need to have faith in yourself. And watch out those negative thoughts that, got mentioned on a couple of occasions on your spread. I'm now going to get you a last little card, which is a Angel Oracle card. I'll give you a last bit of advice. So what's the last bit of advice for Wednesday? you get Hael, the angel Hael, and it says treat all around you with kindness. I don't know if you can see it. Treat all around you with kindness. So that's the bit of advice. When you decide to take action and move forward, just remember to be kind to everyone. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If any of it resonated at all, it would be great to hear from you in the comment box below. I've uploaded the November monthly zodiac tarot readings, which I'm going to link at the end of this video. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Until next time, au revoir.